How high is space? Space exploration has been a field of human endeavor since the dawn of time. From the first human to set foot on the moon to today's sophisticated interplanetary probes, space exploration has pushed the boundaries of our understanding and expanded our knowledge of the universe. But exactly how high is space? The answer to this question is not as straightforward as it may seem. The answer depends on what type of space exploration you are talking about. For example, the atmospheric limit of a rocket going into space is usually determined by the Kármán line, which is an altitude of 100 kilometers or 62 miles above the Earth's mean sea level. Above this altitude, the atmosphere becomes too thin to sustain aerodynamic lift, and so rocket-propelled spacecraft must ascend to even greater heights. The Kármán line also marks the boundary between Earth and space. This line is named after Theodor von Kármán, a Hungarian-American physicist who first defined the boundary between Earth and space. According to the Kármán line, anything beyond this altitude is considered to be in space, while anything below this altitude is still on Earth. But the Kármán line is not the only definition of space. Depending on which space agency you ask, the definition of space may vary. For example, the European Space Agency defines space as an altitude of 50 miles, or 80 kilometers above the Earth's mean sea level. NASA defines space as an altitude of 50 miles above the Earth's mean sea level. The reason why there are different definitions of space is because of the different types of space activities that occur at different altitudes. For example, astronauts who are on the International Space Station are at an altitude of approximately 250 miles, or 400 kilometers above the Earth's mean sea level. This is considered to be in space, even though it is below the Kármán line. At the same time, there are satellites that are in geosynchronous orbit, which is an altitude of 22,236 miles, or 35,786 kilometers above the Earth's mean sea level. This is well beyond the Kármán line and is considered to be in space as well. The point is that space is not a single, defined altitude. It is an ever-expanding realm of exploration that extends far beyond the Kármán line. In fact, some scientists believe that space extends out to infinity. Whether or not this is true is still a matter of debate, but it certainly underscores the notion that space exploration is a vast, fascinating, and seemingly infinite field of study. In conclusion, how high is space? The answer to this question depends on which type of space exploration you are talking about and which space agency you ask. The Kármán line is a commonly accepted altitude of 62 miles, or 100 kilometers above the Earth's mean sea level. But the definition of space can extend beyond this altitude depending on what type of space activity is being carried out. Ultimately, space is an ever-expanding realm of exploration that continues to astound us with its mysteries and wonders.